gentlemen, I am the Battleman, and welcome to this little Destiny video. As some of you may know, I'm a huge fan of Destiny, and recently, I believe it was on the 8th, I'm pretty sure now, Destiny 2.0, the 2.0 update came out. I was really excited for this. This is actually when it was announced, I heard all the changes coming up, so it kind of got me back into Destiny, because I was out of it for quite a long time, because I played the new stuff for both the DLCs, and then after about 2 or 3 days after each DLC came out, I stopped. It's kind of sad because I really do love this game. But 2.0 update added so many new things and so many good things, fixed some old problems, and I actually invented one new problem, which I'm going to discuss later on in the video, which right now you should click that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel for more Destiny stuff, and tell me your own opinions on the Destiny Update 2.0 update, and actually tell me your opinions on the Taken King. Are you excited for the Taken King? Are you not excited for the Taken King? Are you mixed? Just comment below and like and subscribe, do all that good stuff. Especially subscribe and like. But now, 2.0. One of the biggest changes anyways was the quest page. Now this, this adds quests into the game like traditional RPGs, honestly. Well, most, any RPG really, if you think about it. Even Mass Effect 3 had quests, and that game was pretty linear. But the added quests, now these quests are mainly over like the main story of the game, some of the stuff, or the main story of the Crota DLC, the main story of the, Dark Below, and then the main story of House of Wolves. There's also class-specific quests, which are just pretty much for the Sunsinger. I'm going to see if I can name all of them now. Sunsinger, Voidwalker, Defender, I forget the second one for the Titan, the Blade Dancer, and the Gunslinger. Yeah, quests for those, which are pretty much just go kill people with your abilities using a subclass. They're not too much, but you just get like I believe it's like a green rarity piece of armor and a blue rarity piece of armor and some XP. Not too much there. I was kind of disappointed, but this stuff's been in the game for a long time, so I didn't expect them to put cutscenes and all that stuff, so it's a good change, Another big change, you can track bounties, so you don't have to go to your menu to check your bounty progress. You just have to hit select to bring up your ghost. Once you bring up your ghost, you can check your bounty progress. It is so amazing. So amazing. But, and you can also turn in bounties from your menu now, which I actually checked. If you have completed bounties, you cannot actually go back to the robot, the bounty guy, and turn them in. You have to return them from that menu, because I even tried. So you gotta use that menu to return, which is a good change, so you can just do it in orbit. You don't have to go to the tower or anything, but for me, I always went back to the tower anyways to decode engrams I found while doing my bounties, so to me, it's not that big of a change, but other people who save their engrams for openings and stuff like that, I'm sure they're very happy about it, and I'm happy about it too. But, speaking of bounties, now everyone knows patrol mission bounty, right? Go to planet, do 6 patrol missions. That has been replaced by like a bounty called Planet Reconnaissance, which is like Venus Reconnaissance. I'm gonna look, I'm sick. If I mispronounce that word, which I just did, I'm sorry, but I'm sick, so hate me. I don't care. But it's pretty much explore the planet, like kill enemies and open chests, right? I've checked with all 3 of I've checked for the past few days. There's not a patrol one where it's like do patrol missions, so there's really no incentive to do them in the first place since they're not for a bounty. And when you do patrol missions now, they don't give you faction reputation. That's a bit of a problem, because for me, I actually to raise faction reputation, you always have your bounties. I do those, which just so you know, if you're wearing a like a faction badge, like claiming your allegiance to them, most of the faction reputation goes to the Vanguard or the Crucible, not the actual faction. Like most of it go, like if you do turn your bounties and you have, say, a dead orbit, like a badge of allegiance, most of that XP from the bounties is going to go to the Vanguard, sadly, because I don't care about the Vanguard gear. I just want my goddamn dead orbit. I'm fucking ranked 22 in dead orbit, and I can't get the guy. It's a single shader, pissing me off. There's no end. But the XP mostly goes, the faction rep mostly goes to the Vanguard when you turn in your bounties. That's disappointing to me, and I really don't like it, and I really wish when the Taken King does come out that they change that back to the old way in which turning your bounties, all the faction reputation went to whether you have Vanguard or Crucible or whatever faction you choose. I think they need to change that back. Hate me if you want. That's personal opinions here. But anyways, back to bounties. Got kind of lost on track. All the specific bounties are taken out of the game. Like, you're not gonna be able to like defeat blank boss in blank mission with heroic modifier on. Like, it's none of those are there anymore, which is very nice change. I hate it. I never actually did those, to be honest with you. I did them a few times if I was like really bored, but I never really did them. All the bounties you can do just doing other bounties. Like, you might have a bounty that's like go to Venus and like Venus reconnaissance, go there, kill enemies, open chest. But while you're doing that one, you can complete your 30 kills without taking damage, 30 kills without dying, and your 30 precision kills. You can do all those while you're doing other bounties or while you're doing strikes, whatever you want to be doing. I don't know you. Maybe you like doing prison builders all day. Maybe you like doing strikes all day. It's up to you, whatever you're doing. I love that change, so I can do my bounties doing the stuff I want to do. Now, one of the biggest change is, I think anyways, well, it is the biggest change in my opinion, but leveling is based on XP and not fucking light. Like, I know other games actually try this system where they're like, you can only level up with this right gear. I believe it was Lord of the Rings Online. I'm not sure, I never played it, but I read some stuff on like the certain equipment to increase level type stuff in games, and it failed miserably in Lord of the Rings Online. So why Bungie decided to include that system in the first place, I don't really necessarily understand. But I seriously don't understand it, because I actually never got to level cap in base testing because I could not get the fucking Vault Glass boots. Still, I haven't gotten the boots actually. I do it every week. Well, every week, sorry, like 2 weeks ago. But anyways, like, you can level up doing what you want to do, and just turning in bounties definitely helps. And I love it so much because the characters like my Titan and Warlock I really don't play on too much, because I like my Hunter and I like doing everything on my Hunter because I can. I never really played on them much, and I didn't want to put in the time and effort to raise their faction allegiance or the Vanguard or Crucible or any of that stuff to get legendary gear. So that's why my Titan and Warlock were like level like 28 and 29. But now with this update, I can actually level them up. Now, they're not going to have good light, which is like light now determines attack and defense. I'm not going to have that stat very well because I only have like 2 legendaries on each. But at least they're level 34, and they have the little tiny damage and defense modifiers based on levels and stuff, which is still awesome. And I feel like I'm actually progressing in the game now. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick. I feel like I'm actually progressing in the game now, and guess what? It's fucking wonderful. That feeling of progression, that's why I play games. I don't play games just to play games and have my thumb in my ass all day. I play games for a sense of progression. I like having fun playing games, and I still play games. I've maxed out progression, like Battlefield 4. I've maxed out progression on a game 2 weeks into the game, after release, even when it was still glitch field. And I still play because I like that fun. I do it for YouTube videos mostly, and I like that fun. And I still play games that fun. But Destiny is one of those games where most of the stuff is very repetitive. I'm not gonna lie, most of the stuff is very repetitive. Strikes repetitive. Raids can be repetitive, but if you're like me and you get a group of good friends that are funny, keep you entertained, then it's not really that bad. But now there's a sense of progression. You progress your class, you progress your guardian level, you progress your weapons, you progress. There's just so much progression, and I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll say it again. I fucking love it. It's great. Bungie's making so many good changes to the game. It really surprised me. I never thought that we were going to see a day where XP levels your guardian up instead of light. I never thought that was going to happen, and they did. Now, let's see. What else did they add an update? Oh yeah, the Mercy Rule in Crucible. I don't necessarily play Crucible a lot, but when I do, I always get put on the shit team, because any multiplayer game I play where it's pretty much versus mode, I get put on the shit team. I don't know why. It's like the last kid picked in gym class. You just get picked on the team that wants to take you, and mine usually is the shitty team. Mercy Rule ends matches early if you're just getting your ass handed to you. Pretty much it's the Mercy Rule. Instead of waiting the extra 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes or however long, if you're getting your asses handed to you and there's no hope of a comeback, the game's like, well, let's just end it. There's no point. And it ends the match. Everyone still gets the rewards and stuff. They would have gotten it, the match would have went to full length. But now it doesn't waste time, which is amazing. Now, I don't really play Crucible, and oh yeah, more about Crucible in a second, but I think the Mercy Rule is a great change. It's a great change. I fucking love it. It is nice. It's hot shit. Now, speaking of Crucible, they nerfed Thorn. Ah, ah. Hear that? That was really bad angels. I could actually go play Crucible because most people. I had Thorn. I had Thorn for 4 or 5 months. Never bothered to upgrade it. I knew it was overpowered. Never bothered to upgrade it. I don't know why. Just didn't want to. But Thorn is pretty much infamous for being an overpowered weapon in Crucible. That's why I didn't like the Trials of Osiris. Because Thorn, and Thorn. I went out with 2 fucking Thorns. It's a joke. Okay, not everyone had like 2 Thorns equipped, but you know what I mean. Thorns at the ass, Thorns everywhere, and it was overpowered, and it just made Crucible for me hell. I didn't want to play Crucible because I knew I was going to get hit with fucking Thorn. Once again, sorry for the cough. But this nerf, I actually went and played some Crucible matches, and I had fun. That's the first time since the game first came out that I had fun in Crucible. And I'm only one person, and probably a lot of people aren't going to watch this video because my Destiny videos never get too many views. And if a lot of people do watch this video, hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Thanks you for getting this far into the video. But me personally having fun with Crucible in like almost a year of the game, because I played about 1 or 2 matches every week, and just I could not fucking stand it. I just had bad matches. I didn't like it. I wasn't having fun. But for me to go play Crucible, and I was by myself, as I didn't have any friends to entertain me, and actually have fun in Crucible. The game came down. I was playing Rift. Both the games I played came down to a difference between 100 points. That's fucking incredible. That's exciting. That's fun. It's nerve-wracking, and that adds to the fun. It just, there's so many good updates to the game. It's kind of incredible. But just me having fun in Crucible makes me want to play Destiny. Like, I was one of those people who played it for about, I'd say like, the first 6 weeks I played it religiously, and then I kind of just dropped off. Like, dropped off, DLC came out, I played it again, stopped. New DLC came out, played it again, stopped. And now, with the fixes to Crucible, if I want to go get a different gameplay experience in PvE, I can go do that. And that's just incredible. It's incredible. Another weapon change. Gjallarhorn got nerfed. God damn it. Gjallarhorn got nerfed. Oh, can you hear that? That's the sound of millions of Destiny players holding their Gjallarhorns and crying. The gun itself didn't get nerfed, just the Wolfpack rounds, because it was a bit OP. Because I remember every raid I did, pretty much if you had Gjallarhorn, they're like, use that motherfucker. And I was like, but I want to level up this. It's like, I want to use this gun, though. This one looks cool and I like using it. It's like, no! Use Gjallarhorn. You have it, you use it. And then you get kicked out of the raid and you're on the last boss and you get off this and stuff. But they nerfed it. This does, in my opinion, make the raids a bit more harder and challenging like they're meant to be, and they make strikes a bit more annoying, to be honest with you. But god damn. Look, I've taken cough medicine for fucking, I've taken a cough drop I think once every half hour, and it's just not happening. Gjallarhorn got nerfed. I was kind of sad to see that. Now, the exotic blueprints. I actually really enjoyed this. I got to see what exotics were carrying over to year 2 that I already had. The Last Word and Last Word, Red Death, and I believe, yeah, Suros, definitely. And that was pretty cool, seeing which ones are going to get carried over. And I could also see the exotic weapons and armor I have yet to obtain, which I cannot fucking get Hardlight. That's like one of the only ones I have left. I cannot get Hardlight. But that was nice to see. Little hint, if you got an exotics before the House of Wolves DLC came out, just scrap your old exotic from like Vanilla Destiny or Crota, or the Dark Below. I keep saying Crota. Dark Below. Scrap it. Use your exotic shard to get it from your exotic blueprints, and you won't have to use a Etheric Light to ascend it. You just have to re-upgrade it. Just a little hint. That's what I did with pretty much all my exotics, actually. The ones I didn't want to use Etheric Light on anyways. Little helpful hint. It was pretty cool. The only question, though, to be honest with you, is, are the exotic blueprints in the year 2 all the year 2 weapons, or are those just the year 1s carrying over? Because there was not a lot, to be honest with you. And that kind of, because I was like, oh, there's supposed to be 2 or 3 times the original game. And it's like, that doesn't look like that many exotics. That's a little question. That kind of worried me that there was not going to be a lot of really good exotics in the Taken King. But I'm still going to buy it anyways. I'm actually upgrading to the Xbox One. What? I can play with my homies on the Xbox One now. But It does kind of worry me a bit about the amount of exotics, but as long as I get a fucking exotic sword, I'm gonna be happy. Let's be honest. If I can view my person in third person anytime I want to, it's a good day. I like how they're kind of taking the Borderlands route. Don't kill me for saying that. Borderlands route for adding weapon manufacturers in, because they each have like their distinct styles and stuff. Like I really love Omalon weapons so far. Like the look of them just look. Oh my god, they look so fucking good. I think the hockey sniper rifles kind of look like the M98B, which is my favorite sniper from Battlefield 4 and 3. So that looks pretty cool. But all in all, Update 2.0, I think it did a lot of really good things for Destiny. I think it improved Destiny a lot for the better. If you haven't played Destiny in a long time, I suggest you download the 4 compatibility packs, which took forever, and play Destiny 2.0. Just to wet your lips for the Taken King if you're going to purchase that. Please go out and play it. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment what you think of the video in the Taken King below. Subscribe, like, on the Battle Moon. Good luck on the battlefield, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace, guys.